Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Divine from Keeping Up with Divine. Thank you for coming if you're a return subscriber. Thank you for coming if you're new, and welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for content every Wednesday and every Sunday, 6 p.m. UK time. Sundays will be everything to do with business, like today, and Wednesdays will be everything else. That includes challenges, try-on hauls, makeup videos, whatever. That's what I'll be doing on Wednesday. So today is just a quick video where I'm going to be talking to you guys about dividends. What are dividends? How do they work? How are they taxed? Just an overall view of how you can use dividends in your business and how you can make that an efficient way to pay yourself. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned because this is going to be the video for you.
When I make a meal, 95 when an option. In the field, they kind of run out of options. She always complain like she knows me often, but often I'll be OT.
Sorry guys, if you see me looking down, it's just because I'm checking my notes just to make sure that I'm giving you factual information and that everything I'm saying is correct, because I don't want you guys to use this as the be-all end-all and I'm kind of just winging it. So if you see me looking down a couple of times, it's just because I want to make sure that what I'm saying is exactly correct to date. So I'll start off by explaining what a dividend is. A dividend is the distribution of profit from a corporation to its shareholders. So it's basically when your corporation makes profit, it finds ways to share it to its shareholders, quite simply to distribute it amongst them. There's different forms in which you can receive dividends, and some of those are cash dividend. That's basically where the corporation literally pays the shareholders cash. And this is the most popular type of dividend according to the research that I've done. Stock dividends, property dividends, and finally liquidating dividend. So when you pay out dividends, you can't count that as an expense of the business or a direct cost of the business when you're claiming your corporation tax. With dividends, you can't pay it out on money that isn't available in the business. When you are paying out dividends, you have to hold a meeting to declare the dividends which you're giving out, and you have to take minutes in this meeting. Even if you're the only director available there, you need to keep records of all the dividends, how it's happening, and everything of that nature. So for each dividend payment, you have to do dividend paperwork. You create a dividend voucher, and in this you must include the date, the company's name, the names of the shareholders being paid in the dividend, the names of the shareholders being paid a dividend, and the amount of dividend that you're paying out. And once you've made all this paperwork and you've done the voucher, you have to keep that all the time and keep it in your company's paperwork just in case it's ever anything that you're questioned about or you need to have another look into. So the company doesn't pay tax on dividends. However, the person receiving it, so the shareholder, does have to pay income tax if the dividend is over £2,000 in the UK. You have a dividend allowance of £2,000 where you don't pay any taxes on that, and then after that it falls into certain tax brackets and certain tax categories, and you have to pay income tax on that. The dividend allowance used to be £5,000, so it's actually a shame that it's gone down so dramatically, but that's the tax-free allowance. So like I say, I'm sure I've said this many times, you don't pay any taxes on any dividends under that figure. There's 3 tax bands for dividends. So there's the basic, the higher, and the additional rate. So for any dividends over the allowance, if you're in the basic rate, you pay 7.5% tax. If you're in the higher rate, you pay 32.5% tax. This is all over anything over the £2,000. If you're on the additional rate, you pay 38.1%. So let me give you an example. Let's say in a year your income is 3% on dividends, £29,500 in terms of your income. So you get £12,500 allowance tax-free anyway for just your pay. So you only actually pay taxes on £17,000 of that initial income. You get a £2,000 allowance on your dividends, so you only pay taxes on the £1,000 left in terms of dividends. So on your dividends, you pay 7.5%. So that will be, what is that? I'm testing my maths now, like £750 or something like that. And on the remaining £17,000 of your income, you pay a 20% tax. So when you're paying £10,000 or less in dividends, you need to inform HMRC so they can change your tax code. However, you don't need to fill out a self-assessment. It's only if your dividends is over £10,000, then you make a self-assessment for your tax return. So when I mentioned the rates before of the basic, the higher, and the additional rate, that's based on your actual earnings. So if you make £12,501 to £50,000 a year, you fall under the basic rate. If you make £50,001 all the way up to £150,000, you are in the higher rate. And if you make anything over £150,000, you're in the additional rate. That's all I have for you guys for today on dividends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is something you want more information on, please let me know. I'm happy to do my research and bring the information to you. And if you have any other topics you want more information on in business, let me know, because these videos are meant to be informative and helpful to things that you can use in your daily life to help make your lives a little bit easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share and all that good stuff, because you never know who needs to see it. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday.